Everybody put your hands together for Kanak Jain! Amazing. Your growth. I think I've ensured that nobody is going to sleep now. Okay? Yes. So, some inspiration from Himanshu Much. I think let's do something so that we all can be all awake. Mr. Muglati, कोई बात नहीं. We'll all stand once again. Once again. Stand everyone. No song. Song we will have at the end of 25 minutes. Okay, now we'll have one finger clap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once more. 2, 3, as loud as possible. 4, Right. Give a big applause to yourself and see the power of all the 5 fingers and being together. I think that's what you all are experiencing and will continue to do that. So good luck for the whole day and for the event and for all the speakers of Speaker Institute and each one sitting in this room. Okay, a big applause. Communication ka tempo high hai. Good. Maybe this is a topic which most of us must have thought. What's the topic anyway? Any idea? How we can communicate through looking at a handwriting, huh? Okay, is that what it is mentioned? How can one communicate that way? And how can one understand what to communicate and what somebody else is doing? Any idea? That's true. We are not only communicating by voice, by talking with people, we are also communicating without talking, as what Sushma did, with energy. Or as each and every speaker, in their own way, sharing their stories. There is another way by which we all can do that, by understanding people, is that by looking at their handwriting, the signature or whatever they have just written in few lines. Isn't it amazing? Okay. But before I do that again, I have a picture. One of you who attended my class, not supposed to answer, but others, what is this? This is a blown up image of a seed. Can you just tell what is this seed? Huh? Cactus. Okay. Apple. Okay. Grapes. All those people who are answering, I'll get something for all of you. There is some goodie. Huh? Till. Yeah. Chiku. They have so many answers. Huh? Anyone else? Dates. Dates. Papaya. Almonds. My God, so many things. One picture. Imagine, man. Raisins. Anything more? Okay?
Seed of an idea. Mango.
Mango. See. One and so many things. What has happened? Is something problem with our eyes? One seed. And literally, let me tell you, most of the sessions I got the seeds and I have just shown it to everyone. Same was the answer. But the answer was? Apple. It's apple, which he also mentioned. But why I did not answer? Because this is what the situation is. Why we were unable to answer this? You never saw apple seeds? It's so large. No, I don't know. Even if I show you, then also you will not be able to do that. Yes. You never paid attention. Anything else? Too near. Something which is so common. The only reason is, it's not because it's large. The only reason is, the final fruit is not in any sorts of resemblance with the seed. I think what we can connect over here is, each one of us sitting in this room, okay, what we are today and what we were 10 years back is something like this. So what we are today here and what we will be 10 years from now, whatever a speaker can say, that you visualize and you think and you dream and you goal, but it's like, so the one thing which comes to my mind is, believe in that unbelievable. You can just, cannot, you don't know what it's going to be. But again, that doesn't mean you'll stop doing things, or will not do anything, will not plan, and will not visualize, but most of the time you just don't know what it is all about. If I give you the seeds, okay, let's say 4 or 5 seeds I give you, what is the percentage or what is the chance that they will grow to a tree? 1 in 100? It might not be 50-50, 50-60, 0 to 100. Okay, if you are nurturing. Okay, now the question is, which you have answered is, let's say one of them, that potential is there, and you are nurturing, will that grow to a tree?
Yes.
Not? Then what is required so that it grows to a tree?
Fertile soil.
Cultivation, proper care, proper gardening, proper nutrition.
Fertile soil.
Huh?
Fertile soil.
Fertile soil. What else? Water. Sunlight. Climate. What else?
Your love.
Huh? Love. Love. Attention. A lot of people will say music. What else? Space. I think all this is required, but still one thing which you have not mentioned, if that is not done, love, yeah, mentioned, it will not grow to a tree. Plant, okay, you planted, that's done. Still one thing is left. Sunlight mentioned. One thing not mentioned earlier. Huh? Land तो है. वो नहीं होगा तो हम. हाँ, प्रोटेक्शन भी इन्होंने एक वो लगा दिया है. नर्चरिंग भी हो गई है. ग्रेटिट्यूड. आत्मा नमस्ते. हाँ? Anything else? Huh? Fertilizers. Yeah, that's also done. Still it may not. You are right, but one thing is required, which we have not. Huh?
Intention.
Intent is there from the farmer side or our side, and also from the seed side. Let's assume that's also there. Done. But still, yeah, time we have given time, because without time, but still one thing. Proper selection. Okay, I'll not take it anymore. All of you are right. I'll have those goodies after my session for all of you. But one thing which you all missed was removing the weeds from the soil. Until and unless you take out all those small वो कंकड़ पत्थर आप अगर नहीं निकालेंगे तो वो आगे काम कैसे होगा? सबसे important और सबसे पहली चीज, the first thing what was is those little stones, those weeds. Until and unless you take it out from that soil, how can you expect that the seeds will grow to a tree? Isn't that the first thing? I think those weeds we can resemble something which as a human being is there with all of us. What is that? Can anyone tell? Negativity. It's all what is there in our system called self-limiting beliefs. Absolutely. So this is what is there. We are all filled with that. And until and unless that is removed, whatever learning we are having throughout these 3 days or throughout the year from anyone, even चाणक्य जी भी अगर आ जाएं और हमें अपना पूर्ण ज्ञान दे दें, शक्तिपद भी दे दें, तो भी कुछ नहीं होता. शक्तिपद. Guru used to just touch and it was done. You illuminate. So nothing is going to happen. The only thing is first we really need to remove those weeds. So are we ready to actually take out those? Are we willing to identify them? That's the key. That's what we need to do. Example. Very, very strong, huh? Very old story, all of us know. But see, since childhood this was done and he is unable to just run away. Example of the weed. What else? So all this belief, all these things get into us since our childhood and it starts growing. Why I am talking all this for communication? Because whatever we are talking actually, whatever we are communicating each day, each moment, it is all because it's all there in our system. We have not taken out those weeds. Agree? Yes. So this is the story of Chotu, Raju and Chutki. Okay? One day, Chotu's mother makes chola bhatura. Okay, chola bhatura. Chola bhatura क्या होते हैं? Okay, Indian dish. So, chola bhatura, and he loves it. and he tells, wow, I really have good times with Raju and Chutki. He goes to school and his mother packs 4 bhatures, 4 puris for him, and they are all there and it's lunchtime and they all sit together and they say, wow, chola bhatura. Yes, this is chola bhatura. And then Raju takes 2, Chutki takes 2, and Hamare Bhai Sahab is left with nothing, but still he is happy. Chotu comes home and he tells mother, Mom, I had a very exciting day. What did you do? Well, I shared this cholas and bhaturas with my friends, Raju and Chutki. And then mother says, Bas, tum to yahi karo. What is happening? He's being told not to share. And this is something which is created from our childhood. And that's what we become, and that's what we grow and we communicate. On the other side, if a mother is there, वाह बेटे, तूने सारे शेयर कर दिए, मेरे को पहले ही बता देता, next day मैं 6 बना दूंगी, I'll make 6 instead of 4. Then what happens? Wow, he's encouraged. That sharing is such a good thing, and I can do it every day. And what is this child going to become when he grows? It will be a different story altogether. So we are hearing a lot of stories. This is the way these stories are made. And this is how everything works. From where it starts, there is this small video experiment conducted by this. One minute.
Sometimes the red circle is helped up the hill by a blue square. And when it reaches the top, it dances with joy. Then the infants see the circle try to get up the hill again. Only this time, there's a new player. When the circle works its way up, the triangle bumps it back down. The researchers then test how these 9-month-old infants interpret what they've just seen.
An experimenter who did not see which character was which brings over the 2 characters to the babies and just sees which character the baby touches first.
Which one do you want?
We found that, impressively actually, almost 100% of babies in a number of different studies preferred the more positive character.
What do you want?
So they seem to have attraction to helpful, pro-social individuals, and also a real aversion to antisocial, unhelpful individuals.
Can we applaud to what we all were when we were a child? This is how positive we all were. But it's all because of this conditioning, research done by Yale University. And this is what is happening with all of us. It's all this there. And because of this belief, again thoughts, and then again action, and this is a cycle which continues on and on and on and on. And we are all a result of this. So I'm not going to get into the details of various belief systems which we have, but I will share something which I had. These are some of the beliefs which I had, and I think, बिना इनके तो कुछ नहीं होगा. Nothing can happen because I am the best. Okay? He is my friend. We studied chartered accountancy together. He somehow managed after a few attempts, and I stopped giving any more attempts after I failed 6 times in my CA finals. My belief system was because my father wanted कि मेरे बेटे को chartered accountant बनना है. His father also wanted that way, and now he is the CFO of Before You Channel. And this is what was there, but somehow that was not there. Unfortunately, while I was giving my exams, my father-in-law would-be father-in-law came into picture. Okay. लड़का प्राइस वाटर हाउस में काम करता है, he's working with a company called Price Waterhouse Coopers, बस चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बन जाएगा, let's get hold of him. नहीं तो in a community like ours, you will not get a boy like that and get married to this girl. But then I got married and then finally I was about to become a father and still I was appearing for my CA finals. But I failed and failed. Then she told me, सारे successful आदमी rank holder शबाज की तरह थोड़ी होते हैं. Chartered accountants. So, and that's the day, and today I am giving lectures on financial planning and various other topics on communication with Institute of Chartered Accountants in the Eastern region and various other locations. And I really enjoy that. I'm best at this work, no one else can do. This is again another belief of what I had. And this was, and now what I'm doing, all my work is taken care of by my people in my organization, in my office. Still it's growing. We have done more business than last month. And public speaking, she knows. I was again, just as Sam said, one of the last benchers who used to just hide. Sandeep knows we were in the same college, we were just hiding so that I am not called to speak. He used to just go and talk with all the girls. Very good, I used to be with him. अरे यार मेरी भी थोड़ी सब तो तेरे फ्रेंड हैं, but nothing happened. Setting करा दो, nothing happened. Then but now it's all changed. Again, one belief was there, but it is broken. Holding top position is fun. Okay. Various other organizations, whether it is Rotary or Mutual Fund Roundtable, but it is not that easy. That was the belief that you are at the top positions means you are the best. It's very difficult to understand people. We deal in clients. We have more than 500 clients whose portfolios we manage. But it's very difficult to understand people what they actually want. Are they looking at a goal or are they looking at money? Then I got a tool of handwriting. This is where this comes and it has helped me a lot. At this point of time, I'll just request you to take 90 seconds, just write one belief which you had, but now it's not there, and because what you did, 90 seconds. I think if you are able to write this, I think I have done my work. Only 90 seconds. One belief, all of us had. Everybody, and we all have come far away from whatever was there. And that's it. One belief. Written? Anyone written? One belief which was pulling you down, but now you have overcome it because of what? Yes, full swing, telling it first. Yeah. Please stand up.
Okay, I have done my graduation in my BE Comp Science in 96.
Yeah, only what was the belief?
The belief was that, okay, you cannot study after your graduation.
Okay. And then, but now?
So I have done my MBA.
You've done your MBA.
After 12, 13 years.
With a gap of 12 to 13 years. Because?
Because I just wanted to.
Great. So big applause for him. One more. Yeah. Mr. Srikanth from Bangalore. Yeah. Family business is the best. Yeah. But now you are into a different. Yeah. Oh. A big applause. Okay, last one, yeah.
I used to believe that I could be one of the branch manager of State Bank of India or anyone.
Wow.
But
now?
I am banker for everyone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. So a big applause, that's it. So this is what actually is a science, a subject called graphology, wherein you can just read, understand people by looking at their writing, not only yourself, to others, identify a life partner, select a business partner, choose your career, health, for children development, criminology and recruitment, but for us, it's only self-development of that way. Limitations. It's all because of this. We are talking about this belief system, so here comes what's the theory of mind. It's all about what you have created an image. It's all there in mind. Like, we have all these negatives and positive files. We all just created. Okay? All of you just close your eyes. 1 second. There is, close your eyes. Close your eyes. There is no black cat in this room. There is no black cat in this room. Open your eyes. What did you see?
That.
Why? Because there is no black cat. But still you saw a black cat. Why? Brilliant. A goodie for you. Yeah, the thing is, we have the capacity of creating an image, and what our mind only understands is only the image. You have the image of this room, you have the image of that cat, but there is no image for the word no. And what we are telling to our children, to our clients, to ourselves, तू ये नहीं कर सकता. बेटा टीवी मत देख. Don't watch television. Don't do this, don't do that. And he is doing the same thing. That's what we are doing every day. Now all this is reflected in whatever you are writing. And when this is reflected, you can actually help anyone and everyone on this earth around you. That's what me and my wife are doing. Whether it is through energy or whether it is through graphology. Not getting into the details, this is all an activity of your left and right brain. May I request all of you to stand so that you will just know in a fraction of 5 seconds which one is more activated. Would you like to know that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, stretch your hands. Okay, once you have done that, with the count of 3, what you will do this. Huh? Okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now just look at the thumb. The left thumb is up or the right thumb is up. Just observe. No need of close clasp कीजिए. बस clasp ऐसे कीजिए. You have done it. And now just observe left, or you can imagine, sir. So the left is up or right is up. So, okay. Now for all those people whose right thumb is up, raise your hand. Look around, look around. All those people, right thumb is up. All those people whose left thumb is up, please raise your hand. Obviously the rest of you. Now remember that. Now sit down. Now what is going to happen? All those people whose left thumb was up, they are more activated for the right side. Which is they are to a great extent emotional, creative, and they enjoy music and all. It's like 51-49. It's not that he left thumb up and this is one way to understand people. And when you understand a person, if he is more creative and if he likes these things, you can talk to him in that way. Will that make sense?
Yes.
On the other side, if you understand that a person is more logical, you will talk about money. Bhai sahab, put this much, this is what you are going to get, and he is happy and he will. I'm talking more in perspective of what business I am in. So that's the reason we are just converting everything into figures. But it's not figures, it's all what you have to understand. So with this science, I'm not going to tell, maybe a sheet is given to you and we have certain things which is coming up, but one more exercise. What we have to do, you have to read. Look at the chart, say the colors and not the words. Who's going to volunteer? Say the colors and not the words. Start. Stand up and start. Green, blue. Okay, color? One more. Yeah.
Green, red, blue, yellow, blue, black, red, blue, green.
Right, right.
Yeah, he's
Right. Yeah. Continue.
Red, yellow, blue.
No, wrong. Yellow is blue. Anyone else? One more volunteer. One more. Yes. Louder.
This is green, red, blue. This is yellow.
Nahi chalega. No stopping. No. Someone here. Speakers. Done. Okay, I'll close it. This will be the last thing. So once you practice, what is this? This is just rebalancing your left and right. This is how it works. I'm not going to talk about all these things. One example. This is the last thing. I will require 2 volunteers. Ajit and Sadia. We'll have this thing. I think this is going to give you a great knowledge of what the whole subject is all about and how it can actually benefit each one of us sitting in this room or across the globe. Okay? So now we are not having chair, Sadiq and Ajit. Okay? Both of them, good friends. So what he is going to do, Sadiq is going to be the listener. Okay? You are going to be the talker. So maybe you talk with him face to face, you just all look at him and just straight. And you talk and he's going to listen. Maybe whatever we are talking or something like that. This is a 2 minute. Fast. Okay, now you bend a little, look at him and talk. Same. He's talking this way. Now you stretch a little back, look up, and now talk. Any observation, any changes? I am not drumming him. What is your observation? The way he was speaking like this and this and this. Any change?
Of course, he is not comfortable this way.
That. He was not comfortable. What was your observation when he was like this? Was he speaking faster?
The tone and confidence
Change. See what has happened, humble, that's again not spiritual, but what has happened, the second instance where he was speaking like this, he was speaking more faster. And when you are like this, although he was speaking for the third time, he was speaking slow. That's what is. Can we have a big applause for them first? Thank you again. What has happened, this is what we all are. And that is reflected in our handwriting. Maybe during the day, when you write something, you look whether your handwriting is like this, like this, like this, or like this. If it is like this, you are a person who will not be that receptive, or not that much you can communicate very, very fast. आप फटाफट communicate नहीं कर सकते हो. Or if it is, you're like this, it's something you are very good at expressing. I think this is one part of whatever it is. For more, there is more of things. If that is making sense,
Yes.
yes. So maybe we can have more of this, but try to use this, learn this, so that this becomes a skill which is there with you. I think I am done. Thank you.